97.7 The River, classic rock for the North Bay with the Danny Wright Show. Sunshine today, highs in the mid-60s, cooler than it was yesterday at least. Sunny right now, 57 in Petaluma, 56 Windsor, 57 here in Santa Rosa. So today is a very special jacked up person of the day, Susie. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
And we always stream this on our Facebook page, if you didn't know that, at Danny Wright Show. So there's always, right now, Facebook Live is happening. There's always a live video of the jacked up person of the day. We do it every weekday. And then it, as they say in the digital world, just goes across all of our platforms. So it's on the website, it's on Instagram, it's on the River Facebook, at Danny Wright Show, at 977 The River. I'm telling you this because if you're driving, that doesn't matter to you, and you can watch it later, and that's fine. But make a note of it that you should watch it later, because today there's a visual aspect to the jacked up person of the day. I know that doesn't make sense for radio, but again, with social media, it's there. It'll enhance the experience once you're able to watch it, whether you're doing it now live on Facebook or, later when it pops up. Okay. Now, I've said this a number of times over the course of the almost 3 years we've been doing this show and doing this part of the show. I'm not a criminal mastermind, so I can't really dissect, what's going on inside their brains. That's why we sit here and go, what? Huh? There are a few things in life, and I feel like I can say this as a follically challenged individual. There are a few things in life that turn heads and make people stare like a bad hairpiece. Bad hairpieces will make people double take. Every time. You don't want people to stare at you, especially when you're a criminal. So you would imagine that these two things would not really connect, not really add up. There's a guy that was arrested last month in Colombia. He was on his way to Spain. Police were suspicious of him because of his ridiculously high toupee. When they searched him, they found why his hair was riding so high on his head. And that's because he had a bag of cocaine under his toupee, glued to his bald head. It was about $33,500 worth of cocaine under his toupee.
Holy cow.
And under is really... You're being very generous when you're saying this was under a toupee. It was very visible. He was arrested for drug smuggling, and of course, he is indeed
the jacked up person of the day.
Now, if you're watching on Facebook Live, here is the picture of the guy's toupee on top of his head. Look at that. And that is, you get that? Right there?
So great.
Wow! From the front, it just looks like a bag of cocaine on his head. On the side, it looks like maybe a skunk is sleeping on top of a bag of cocaine on his head. Anyway, there you go. Enjoy. If you missed that, feel free to search at Danny Wright Show and at 977 The River to catch that. Here's Susie with the River Road Report.
Thanks, Danny. Good morning. This River Road Report sponsored by MGM Resorts. Petaluma seeing some improvement. Now it's just a little slow from East Washington